She plays a blood-sucking vampire on HBO's True Blood, but in real life, Kristin Bauer is just as sweet as the animals she works to protect. For her strong, butt-kicking female role, to her endless efforts in animal activism, Kristin is this month's She Knows Girl Crush. So Kristin, season 5 of True Blood is finally upon us. I must say the anticipation has been killing me. No pun intended. So what can we expect from Pam this season?
Well, one of the things I can say, because Alan said it, is that my backstory, Pam's backstory, and her relationship to Eric will be revealed. Ooh. And it's really, really great.
I'm excited to see, because I know everyone's always wondering, is there a romance there that happened?
That's what we kept asking. And they would always sort of, pat us on the head and, make fun of us like little petulant children and never tell us
just
anything.
Wait.
Yeah. We were all figuring it out as we went. So, and I'm sure I have Kat, my sweet little girl.
Who is this right here, by the way?
Abigail.
Thank you so much for inviting us here to your art studio with all your pets. Yes.
I see you've already got cat hair on you. So.
I'm joining the family. Now I know, kind of carrying over from last season, her and Eric had a lot of tension. Eric played by the gorgeous Alexander Skarsgård. Is that going to continue this season as well?
They go on a roller coaster ride this year again, and there's some, it gets resolved and unresolved, and just like any good TV show.
Now, you and Alexander are actually friends off camera as well. What's he like? Is he as sexy in person?
I think he's much sexier in person. I saw Battleship, and you'll see a little bit more of what Alex really looks like without the pancake makeup and the moody lighting. And
you got to be good looking to pull it off with all that makeup on.
It's an intense amount of makeup, which is fun, but it's intense. And he's very funny, very sweet. I mean, he's just really a gentleman, and which makes him sound so stuffy because he's very fun. So I just love Alex. We laugh a lot.
He's not brooding like Eric.
No, he's not brooding.
So you would set him up with one of your friends?
Totally. He's elegant, and his wit and his humor are so unique and wonderful. He's so quick.
Now, well, enough about Alex. You have your own gorgeous man here at home, Aubrey.
I do, who's also lovely and very funny.
Yeah, you guys are coming up on 3 years of marriage now.
I know. Can you believe that's a pretty long Hollywood marriage?
I know. How are things going with you guys?
Yeah, really good. He moved here from South Africa to be with me, so that was an enormous transition. And he's doing really great. He has an amazing ability to connect with people, mainly through his music.
Very cool. So what's home life like for you guys? Is one of you the cook and one of you the cleaner?
Yes, actually, those are very designated roles in our house. He is the cook. I do not cook. I burn things, but and I'm the cleaner. He's not sometimes.
Yeah. What kinds of things does he make you?
He, coming from South Africa, I think they only eat meat there. I joke with them that they just go out the backyard and spear something and drag it in. And, I prefer to eat more vegan. So we've been taking cooking classes.
There's to mesh the two.
Yes. And he's been really lovely about trying to learn what a vegetable is. And
that's nice compromise.
It's really sweet. He thought couscous was a vegetable when we met him.
He's got a lot to learn. So do you guys have any fun travel plans this summer?
I want to go to Kenya. So we're going to try to go there for safari for a couple of weeks. And I've been working with IFA to try to do something about the elephant ivory poaching trade, which is unfortunately on a massive, massive upsurge. And so what I'm actually thinking of doing is filming a documentary while I'm there.
Tell me a little bit more about your animal activism. I know it's a big part of your life.
It is. I work with many groups, but there's a few that I've gotten to know a little better, and we work more closely, like PCRM, so it's doctors, trying to get doctors to be more modern also in animal testing methods, because we are very different than the animals. There are better ways. And then, local animal rescue. I got these guys from Pet Mania in Burbank, and these guys through rescues. I work with the Amanda Foundation in LA a lot. And there's a couple dogs here. There's Asher, Dasher, Crasher, Bauer von Straten, and Osmond Wiggles, Bauer von Straten.
I love their names.
They've created those names. If you saw him wiggle, you'd know why. But they're all just rescues from different places. And they all get along, and I've had many rescues, and they're just amazing.
They're very cool. Keep you happy.
Yeah, they do.
Well, you have a very full life with all these guys.
I do.
Do you and Aubrey see yourself expanding the family more with children anytime?
We've known each other 3.5 years. We got married very quickly. So we're starting to look at, those possibilities too. It is such a full life. We feel like we have kids.
Got 4 kids,
right? I know, because when I talk about having kids, he looks at me and he goes, "Who are you kidding? We already have 4."
Would you ever adopt?
That is more because I'm such a rescuer. So that is more the area, the way that I would go. It kills me that there are kids in foster homes and, or not in foster homes and orphanages, and unwanted children is just heartbreaking. So that to me would be more up my alley.
Yeah. Well, some exciting news came from the True Blood set recently. Stephen Moyer and Anna Paquin are expecting their first child.
Isn't that great?
That is amazing.
Yeah, it's really
so exciting. I bet it's made filming pretty fun.
It's really great. And Sam Trammell, he had 2 boys last year. So Gus and Winston came by the set last week, and so it's a family set, and everyone brings their dogs. And
have they had to change Sookie's storyline at all?
No, the timing seems to be pretty great, and
no baby bump issues.
Right, not that I know of. Yeah.
What kind of a mom do you think she'll make?
She's a fabulous. I can't.
Already a great stepmom.
That's it, and she's such a fabulous person. I have such respect for her. I just love her and the cast, and so just that's a lucky baby.
So have you always been an animal lover?
Yeah, I have always been an animal lover. We were raised with animals, and also just a love and a respect for nature. Right. We should do the right thing. Yeah. I was raised with a real common sense attitude about that you clean up after yourself, and you take care of. If I ruined my Barbie, I didn't just get another one. And you plan ahead. You know the resources that you have, and you work within those boundaries. I'm doing a whole energy upgrade here today to insulate the entire house. Yeah, it's Energy Upgrade California in LA County, and they just literally came today and did it all. They're finishing up as we speak.
So let's talk a little bit about your art, the reason we're out here in your studio. This is amazing. Where did you learn to paint like this?
I went to art school. That's where I went to college, and what I thought I was going to do the rest of my life, and ended up tripping upon this acting thing and thought it was a really fabulous day job. And it is.
Where do you get inspiration for these?
I started doing it when I was pretty little. And so I think it's just always been in me.
One of the hottest commodities that you've drawn or painted I've seen was Alexander Skarsgård's portrait.
Yeah, that was really fun. I picked to draw him in sort of a James Dean light, a classic movie star light. And, he certainly fits that bill. And then Steven has said that I could do him next.
Can't wait to see it. Another thing I saw is you have the garden out there.
Yes.
Growing your own fruits and vegetables. How's that going?
It's going awesome for the birds. I have to figure out how to not have the birds eat all that. I planted a whole bunch of lettuce, and I have this much is still alive. And the squirrels are loving my peach tree.
Trial and error.
Yeah, I'm learning. But I like the day with my hands in dirt.
Now I have to ask you the one question we ask all of our girl crushes. Who's your girl crush?
It's probably the one that came to mind. I'm almost embarrassed because it's every girl's girl crush.
It's okay.
Angelina Jolie is pretty hot.
She is. She's a good girl crush.
She's a good girl crush, and she's got, I don't have to justify. I'm justifying. Well, she's a humanitarian. It's really that she seems like a quality person. What am I talking about? Yeah, she's just pretty hot.
So, Kristin, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Is there something you want to accomplish?
I'd like to be disciplined enough to be writing. I'm halfway through a book. It's a fiction book. It should be funny. And I've got a couple of scripts that I finished that I haven't put out there yet. So I'd like to be writing. I love writers. And I'd also like to be doing more painting.
And directing.
Yeah, apparently.
You are a very multifaceted woman.
I know, I just keep taking on more and more stuff. I'm just interested in too many things. But, and then I'll keep doing my animal stuff and hopefully see my husband once in a while.
Fit him in there somewhere.
On hiatus, we'll go to Africa and get to look at each other.
Well, we can't wait to watch even more of your successes.
Yeah, thank you. And I hope everyone enjoys this season. I think it's really good.
I'm sure we will.